Be alone. That is the secret of invention. Be alone. That is when ideas are born. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. Intelligent people tend to have less friends than the average person. The smarter you are, the more selective you become. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. Let the future tell the truth, and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. There is no energy in matter other than that received from the environment. Peace can only come as a natural consequence of universal enlightenment. Though free to think and act, we are held together, like the stars in the firmament, with ticks inseparable. These ticks cannot be seen, but we can feel them. The day will soon come when I will show the world that the transmission of power and speech without the aid of any wires is possible. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. Misunderstandings are always caused by the inability of appreciating one another's point of view. We are whirling through endless space, with an inconceivable speed. All around everything is spinning, everything is moving, everywhere there is energy. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. My belief is firm in a law of compensation. The true rewards are ever in proportion to the labor and sacrifices made. In the 21st century, the robot will take the place which slave labor occupied in ancient civilization. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. I could only achieve success in my life through self-discipline, and I applied it until my wish and my will became one. We all make mistakes, and it is better to make them before we begin. Of all the frictional resistances, the one that most retards human movement is ignorance. Our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth itself, work on the same frequencies. Love, I recognize the emotion for what it is, an irrational self-destructive impulse, which is disguised as joy. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world. Each day we go to our work in the hope of discovering. The idea came like a flash of lightning, and in an instant the truth was revealed. To know each other we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. The beauty and the scent of roses can be used as a medicine, and the sun rays as a food. Originality thrives in seclusion, free of outside influences. The opinion of the world does not affect me. I have placed as the real values in my life what follows when I am dead. No free energy device will ever be allowed to reach the market. Every effort under compulsion demands a sacrifice of energy. I never paid such a price. Inventors don't have time for married life. All matter comes from a primary substance, the luminiferous ether. Woman will ignore precedent and startle civilization with their progress. Great moments are born great opportunity. Nature may reach the same result in many ways. Crystals are living beings at the beginning of creation. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. My wireless transmitter does not use Hertzian waves, which are a grievous myth, but sound waves in the ether. Perhaps I failed, but I did my best. These masters of mine may do the rest. When wireless is fully applied, the earth will be converted into a huge brain, capable of response in every one of its parts. It is a mere question of time when men will succeed in attaching their machinery to the very wheelwork of nature. Every living being is an engine geared to the wheelwork of the universe.